Welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday, August 3rd. Been busy this morning, got a new vlog published. I also did another long form video, 10 toys that sold for over $100 if you're interested in that. Let me give you a look at the thumbnails for those two videos. Here's that thumbnail for the video about the toys. I titled it Big Money Toys, 10 toys that sold for over $100 on eBay. So you got a picture of them all up there in the thumbnail. I go through them one at a time and let you know. It's kind of interesting to go through that toy section and see what's selling for over $100. Some very interesting stuff. So that video is up now if you want to check that out. Of course, we also had the day in the life of a reseller vlog. That's what you're watching right now. Let me give you a look at yesterday's thumbnail. Here's a look at the thumbnail I created. It says, the day started weird. The day started weird. We got a little aliens down here, little Yoda. And then it says, then I had some visitors, and we did have some visitors on the channel. A couple came to the front lawn, and we got some video of them, so check that video out for that information. And when I say it started weird, that means I did a video about weird items that sold on eBay. That was up on my channel now too. Some more long form content, kind of going into the sold section of eBay, taking a look at what's selling for big money, some weird items, some toys, all some big money stuff, over $100 on some of that stuff. And it's interesting to go through and look at what's selling for so much money on eBay. That's just part of a little bit of an educational component I'm trying to add to my channel to try to educate myself and you about some of the stuff we can keep an eye out for when we go sourcing for new inventory, when we're in the thrift shops, when we're at the yard sales and the garage sales, when we go to the other places we source, estate sales, rummage sales, all that stuff. When you're out and about searching for those treasures, then you have a better idea about what to pick up and what to leave behind. So take a look at those videos, some weird stuff and some toys. A lot of the toys were vintage, so you might not find that many of them out there, but should you come across them, then you know you want to pick them up. And all that extra content has led to some new subscribers. As you can see here, we have 510 subscribers this morning. Woke up and here we have 5,557 views the last 48 hours. So I want to welcome all you new subscribers. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brian Kingsbury. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed in this day in the life of a reseller vlog. Kind of details the ins and outs of my business. I show you guys what is selling. I show you what I'm listing. Of course, I show you what we're buying and trying to flip for big money. And as you can see, we're doing a little education. We're searching eBay and trying to figure out the best course of action moving forward, what we should be buying and what we should be listing up to maximize our profits in 2024. So that's the goal moving forward. Hopefully you guys will subscribe to the channel if you're into that sort of thing. Let's take a look and see how the channel is actually doing. We'll take a look at the analytics in a little bit more detail, give you guys a look at how the progress has been made. Here you see the analytics chart. It says my channel has 68,206 views in the last 28 days. So view count is up. That is a result of posting a lot of shorts. As you can see, watch time is up to 533.2 hours. So that's up, what does it say, 73.2 more than usual. So we're on the up and up. And here's a look at that chart. When I started posting into the short section, that's when you see that big mountainous climb in views. It dipped off a little after that, but it's held pretty steady. I've been posting shorts every morning, and this morning we're up a little bit, as you saw. So that's something to consider, all you YouTubers who are new to the platform, trying to get some followers. That's what's really helped my channel grow, was to post in both long form and short form content. We're putting those shorts up every morning. We just did some shorts of the weird stuff, so that's that video might take off. As a result, we put links to the long form content in the short form, so that's kind of a way to get extra eyes on your long form content. Obviously, not everybody has the time to sit through 20 minutes of video, but they can sit through a minute usually. So get them in the short section, and they'll familiarize yourself with your channel, and hopefully they'll be back for some long form content in the future after they hit that subscription button and ring that notification bell. So that's what I've been working on the last month or so, and it's been paying dividends. So now that you guys have a lengthy update on how YouTube is going, you're probably wondering, well, how are the two eBay stores going? Good news is this morning we woke up to quite a few sales out of the big stores. So good news. Let's take a look at those sales, and I'll share those with you. This morning we woke up to 9 sales for $259.01, $259.01 for 9 sales. So in past vlogs I've been talking about, you know, when people get paid on the first of the month, it takes a couple days, and as you can see, the weekend has rolled around and those sales have come forward. People got a little extra money as a result of being paid on the first, and I think that's why they're spending, you know, that's why the increase in sales, in my opinion. You know, it could be a fluke, but that's kind of what I'm guessing. That first of the month boost, you got that first of the month boost when people have a little extra in their bank accounts and they're online on the weekends shopping for some treasures, and luckily they came by my store and bought quite a few items. We got 9 sales to show you. Let's take a look and see what sold. First item sold for $17.45. It's a 3XL Liberty Blues Gray Henley crew neck t-shirt top cotton polyester blend. Second item sold for $24.60. This was a couple items I got out of a storage unit, brand new. A lot of 220 packs Christian Bible prayer scripture cards. Brand is Crown Jewels. So obviously that's something I normally wouldn't post, but I did get that storage unit. They were brand new sealed scripture cards, so I thought I'd pair them up and list them up for $19.97. I did that, and they eventually sold. It wasn't a quick sale, but as you can see, a decent amount of profit, especially when it's a minimal cost for that inventory, because it's coming out of a storage unit that I paid a minimal amount for. Next item sold for $64.50. Best sale of the day, I think. $64.50. Lot of 7 vintage 1989 Wizard of Oz dolls. New Dorothy, Witch, Lollipop Boy, and the Mayor. Let me give you a look at these pictures. Wasn't sure if I was going to list these individually or bulk them up. I decided to bulk them up. Not sure if that was the best move, but they were up for quite a while. I eventually took a best offer after lowering the price, and not sure that that's a great deal for me, but we got them sold. They've been paid for in a pretty good, decent sale, so I'm happy with it. Wizard of Oz, lot of 7 vintage toys. So like I said, if I had to do it over again, I probably would list those toys individually. I wouldn't have lotted them up like that. They've probably been a quicker sale at a lower price point. Individually. There were some interesting ones. We had a couple doubles there, and one of them was missing the shoe. One Dorothy was missing her shoe, and one of them had the dog with it, Toto, and the other one didn't. So there were some issues why I decided to bulk them up, but having to do it all over again, I probably would have listed them individually, but obviously that takes more time as well. So we got the lot sold eventually, but it did sit around for quite a while. Next item sold for $10.68. It's a medium Gaiam women's pink drawstring polyester athletic gym shorts, lined. Next item sold for $66.57. It's a pair of Hoka Uno Uno Gaviata 3 blue and pink running shoes, women's size 10B. So I thought those Wizard of Oz dolls were the best sale of the day, but it turns out those Hokas actually sold for $2 more. I think it were $66 for those, and the dolls were $64.50 or something like that. So the Hokas were actually the best sale of the day. I'm actually running in some Hokas myself. I picked up a pair secondhand at the thrift. They're pricey brand new, but as you can see, a little pricey used as well, but as you can see, you can pick them up secondhand. I found a nice pair in my size, and I've been wearing them for the last month, and they are very comfortable. They run a little bit wider than your typical Nike or Asics or Brooks, those high-end shoes. But Hokas have been taking over the running world, and I think a lot of people are switching to Hokas. Just because of the comfort level. Next item sold for $23.43. I did pay up for this one a little bit. It's a medium Nike Golf blue and black men's polo shirt, short sleeve polyester spandex blend. So I want to say I paid maybe $7 or $8 for that polo. When I was sourcing, I found that, and it was a really nice one. Decided to pay up for it, and it sold pretty quickly. I knew it would sell quickly because it was such a nice shirt, but as you see, it sold $23 and change. So $8 into 23. There's not a whole lot of profit on there, but we did make some decent money on that quick flip. Sometimes when you pay up for stuff, there's benefits. You know, they do sell quicker, and you know you can kind of count on it moving out of the store faster than sitting around. Like those dolls took a year to sell, whereas this polo shirt took a month. So you know that's benefit of paying up for an item like that. So I was kind of curious, just looked at it. I listed those on that shirt on July 14th, that Nike golf shirt, July 14th, and here it is August 3rd. So you know, a little over 2 weeks it took to sell. Actually, didn't take a full month, and that's kind of right where we want to be. If we can move stuff that quick, that's ideal. Next item that sold for $13.12. It's a George flat front solid black men's cotton dress shorts, 32-inch waist by 9-inch inseam. Next item that sold for $16.65. It's a brand new Nike green and yellow t-shirt, short sleeve polyester cotton rayon blend men's Oregon University tee. And finally, the ninth and final item that sold this morning sold for $22.01. It's a large Under Armour black mock turtleneck t-shirt, nylon polyester spandex blend. So a little bit of everything. So there you see it, 9 items for $259.01. Pretty good dollar amount, pretty good number of sales this morning. So I'm pretty happy with how things are turning around. That's the kind of sales we want to see, waking up a Saturday morning to 9 sales for $259.01. I'm gonna go locate those items. We'll get some shipping labels printed, and we'll pack them up and get them ready to go to the post office. Alright, through the magic of video, there they appear. 9 orders ready for shipping labels. Let's get them printed. Alright, there you see them, and we got them all laid out here ready for shipping labels, and here come those labels fresh off the printer. Let's get these labels ready for these orders. Alright, we got an empty tote, and we got 9 orders ready to fill it up. Let's go ahead and do it. We got 1 and 2. We got those dolls, number 3, and we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and number 9. So a pretty good day of sales out of the big store this morning. We're going to, of course, log into the small store, see what kind of action we had over there. I got to deal with 1 return, just relist and refund that, and maybe relist a few auctions. I had some auctions ending. We were using that loss leader pricing strategy to run a few auctions, get a few more eyes on my inventory, and that seemed to be working last month. I've been rolling those auctions over as they end, and we've got a bunch of them that ended, so I'll probably do like 5, relist 5 of them just to keep some fresh inventory going into the store and keep some fresh eyes on my stuff this weekend. That's kind of one strategy. One benefit of running auctions is you kind of have them there in your bank ready to relist them and get them out there to the public again. Alright, I just logged into the small store. Looks like we have 2 sales out of the small store. Let me go ahead and show you guys what sold. There you see it, 2 sales for $28.54. Let's see what it was. First item sold for $13.66. It's a pair of Calvin Klein gray men's solid dress pants, 38-inch waist by 30-inch inseam. They're wool. And the other item sold for $14.88. It's a pair of bay leaf gray drawstring athletic short size medium polyester spandex blend, 28-inch waist by 4-inch inseam. Alright, there they are, 2 orders out of the small store. Here come a couple shipping labels for them. We're gonna get these printed and add them to the tote, get them ready to go to the post office. Alright, we got 2 more orders for the small store, 1 and 2 for the tote. So far a pretty healthy day of sales on the weekend. Not too bad for a Saturday. I think it's a little after 5 o'clock now. We were planning to go on a little hike this afternoon, get out of the house, get some fresh air, and get a little bit of exercise in. So I think that's the plan moving forward. And then we'll come home. I've got some stuff I already photographed, so I have plenty of inventory ready to be listed. I can list a few into both stores and call it a night after that. But the plan next is to go on a little hike. So stay tuned. Alright, we made it out here to the Stimpson Family Nature Reserve. It's a short little day hike out here. We're going to go hit the trail and get a few steps in. Let's take a look. Here is the initial trailhead sign as you walk in. There you see it, the Stimpson Family Nature Reserve. You are here. So we're going to go on a little hike. Looks like it says the Geneva Pond Loop is 2 miles. Main Loop is 3.2, and the Geneva Pond and Main Loop are 4.4 miles, so we got some options there. So we're gonna hit the trail and make it happen. You ready to go? You getting stretched out? dogs, horses, bicycles, or motorized vehicles. Stimpson Family Nature Reserve. Welcome. We finally made it down here to Geneva Pond. We're taking the Geneva Pond loop. So we made it down to the pond here. Let me give you guys a look. So here it is. It's a little more overgrown than it was last time we were here. So the view is covered a little by foliage here. Sonny says that Braveheart William Wallace gave this to his wife, the Scottish flower, thistle. I don't know if it's true, but that's what she's saying.
It's a snail, dear.
Yeah, I think it's a little bigger than you. Just a little bit. Looks like they cut down the woodpecker tree. Must have been close to falling down. Alright, we made it to the bottom of the trailhead. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little Stimpson Lake Reserve. What is it called? Stimpson? It's called the Stimpson Family Nature Reserve. And we went down to Geneva Pond over there, gave you guys a look at Geneva Pond. And now we're back, a quick little 4-mile hike. So we're going to go home, get back to work. The day in the life of a reseller continues. We found a couple critters here on our way out, sunbathing on this big rock. Can you guys see him there? He's moving around a little bit for you. There's one over here. Oh, I crunched a leaf. Did you hear that? Let's see how close we can get. There he goes. And he's there's another one right there. So they're enjoying this last cool rock. Couple little geckos, right? Or salamanders, as Sonny. Ooh, he's coming around to join his buddy. That's as close.
The birds are gonna eat you.
Alright, it's a little after 9 o'clock now. I'm going to end this day in the life of a reseller vlog. I was relisting a few items into the big store. I'm also posting a few more shorts, going through the article I did today about 10 toys that sold for over $100 on eBay. So I did clip that up, and I'm posting some clips to the shorts section, and that seems to get a lot of eyes on my new content. So hopefully people will check out that long form video and give it a look. There's some good information in there. Kind of interesting to see what those toys are selling for. There's quite a few toys selling for over $100. So you can go check out that video, and I break down all the numbers of total of toys listed, total toys sold over $100. So you can go check that out if you want to find out more about toys. So I did come home from our hike to a couple sales, one out of the small store, one out of the big store, but I think I'm going to hold off on packing those. I'll pack those up in the morning when we see what kind of sales come in overnight. But good news that the sales continue to roll in. So it looks like, you know, the first of the month came and went, and now people have a little bit of dough and they're starting to shop online again. So at least through this weekend, my sales have picked up a little bit. So I hope all you resellers out there are taking advantage of some of this new content, this more educational content, looking at the sold listings, seeing what some of this stuff sells for, and maybe keeping an eye out for it when you go sourcing at the thrift shops. Hopefully it will provide you a little bit of a service, and you will learn a little something as we go along. And hopefully if you like the channel and you subscribe, you can learn a little and make a little extra dough as we head toward the end of 2024. Hard to believe it's already August. If you guys are watching those what sold videos and you want me to search a specific category to look a little deeper into the sell-through rates of certain things, feel free to leave me a comment. I'm happy to do that for you guys. Kind of using that content as a way to kind of step away from the daily vlog, do something a little fresh, something new, bring something interesting to the channel that some people might like, you know, related to reselling but still kind of interesting and fun. We looked at the weird items, we looked at the toys, and we looked at sweaters, we looked at a lot of clothing in the past of the what sold videos, but we're going to continue to do it to kind of look into those different niches that could bring us a little extra dough, stuff that we might not normally think about. You know, me as a clothing reseller the last 25 years, I've kind of looked at a few of these little categories, but there's so much more you could possibly sell online. So we're going to keep at it. We're going to keep doing those videos as long as you guys are watching them and they're serving a purpose, providing a little bit of knowledge. And hopefully we can all learn and grow a little as we head toward a new venture in reselling, trying some different things in 2024. And if you like that type of thing, be sure to hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and come on back for more. Like I said, these daily vlogs come out every morning, so you always have something new to watch. Thanks again for watching this one to the very end and helping me get a little closer to that 4,000 hours of watch time I need to get this channel monetized. We're nearly halfway there, so we still got a long way to go, but you really helped me out. Thanks again for watching this one. Be sure to give this one a like on your way out. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.